Hey guys, it's Greg at Vanguard Motor Sales. Man, I got one beautiful 1970 Charger for you today. It's got a 440 under the hood, and yes, it was born with the 440, and it was born in RT. I love the color on the car. Of course, the fold-down headlights looking great. That grille is looking phenomenal. All the chrome looks like it's brand new. I mean, the car is just slick as can be. Now, this baby's been on the rotisserie, so she's just as pretty on the bottom side as she is on the top. And stick with us because we're going to get the hood up. We're going to show you that 440. We're going to get it up on the left. We're going to show you the bottom side of the car. We're going to show you everything you need to see. I mean, she is just sweet as can be. One of my favorite Mopar colors right here, baby. She is looking awesome. Love that RT emblem. Then of course got my favorite color interior in it, which is black in a muscle car. Now look how long this rear quarter panel is. Can you imagine how much block sanding went into this to get this baby all nice and straight? You can see all the reflections in that purple paint looking beautiful. That door's fitting nice. The door jamb looks like it's brand new. The door panel looks like it's brand new. I mean, it is beautiful. It's got the original steering wheel, it looks like, the center console, the bucket seats. We got seat belts out back. Package trays looking good. Headliners all stretched out looking good. The dome lights there. Shoulder belts are there. I mean, everything just looking absolutely gorgeous on this beautiful car. Dash is in beautiful shape. Now on these Mopars, you got to take a look at these dashes. I tell you what, a lot of times these things took a lot of abuse, a lot of hot rodding in this baby through the days. A lot of 18, 20-year-old kids out driving mom and dad's car, beating them all up. And you can see everything back here looking absolutely gorgeous. Now I already opened up this trunk. She's got a pretty good spring on her, so make sure you hold on to that thing before you pop it open. You can see that we've got, it looks like we got the jack in there, we got the spare in there. And pull up this mat a little bit. Oh yeah, look at that trunk floor. Especially on these cars, you need to look at the trunk floor. You can see they spent as much time restoring the inside of the trunk as they did the whole rest of the car. Everything here is just looking absolutely gorgeous. Now look down that passenger side. You can get a real good look at the stance on the car. It's all about the stance, baby. Got to be jacked up in the back end. Got to have a little bigger tire on the back than you got on the front. She is looking absolutely gorgeous. Now I know you guys want to hear this baby fire up, but before we do that, we're going to go back in the shop and see what's going on. Now we're right here in the Motor City, so we've got great facilities for working on old cars. You know, this is where they were all born. Now we've got 25 lifts in here, 15 full-time mechanics checking stuff out. And then about 2 miles from here is our main showroom where there's over 150 cars there. So we own all of our inventory here at Vanguard. We don't do any consignment whatsoever. And a lot of people ask us, where do we find all these awesome cars? Where we're hopping on airplanes, getting in cars, driving thousands of miles, getting on our hands and knees with flashlights, checking out the bottoms of cars. We're checking them out top, bottom, inside and out. We're really picky about every car that we buy. The paint, the chrome, the underside, the suspension, the motor, the interior. Now, once we get them back here, the mechanics fully inspect every one of the cars before we park your dream in your driveway. Take this Charger for a ride, baby. She is sounding amazing. I really love the sound of this exhaust on this baby. Going down the road nice and straight, driving it with just 2 fingers on the wheel here. She is just smooth as can be, baby. 1970 Charger, rotisserie restored, looking sweet. Now it is car show season, baby. Get this baby parked in your driveway. Get out to Cars and Coffee on Saturday. Get out to that local car show on Wednesday night. Drive it to the grocery store. Drive it to the ice cream shop. I mean, have some fun with this baby. Tell you what, when my guys were little, all we did is go to car shows. Tell you what, had a blast. Now we can deliver this baby anywhere in the world. You just call Tom anytime. He will explain to you just how easy that process is. Now down here on the dash, you can see it looks like all the gauges are working. You know, the dash looks very, very original in this thing. I think it was just very, very well kept. I don't think it's been restored. The faces of the gauges are nice. They look like they're 1970 gauges and they're looking beautiful. Looks like it's got the original radio in it. It's got an aftermarket tack down there. The radio is not coming on, but I know all you guys probably want to upgrade that radio to something you can hook your cell phone to, so that's something you can do. Tell you, this thing is just absolutely gorgeous. Love driving it, love the color. Wait till you see the bottom of it. Now we're gonna go back to the shop here in a minute. We're gonna put this baby up on the lift so you can see just how nice the bottom side is. Now the bottom side of the car is the first thing I look at on every one of our cars. That's why you see them looking so beautiful. Because if the bottom side doesn't look good, I just stop looking at the car. Now I want to thank all 2 million of you who have subscribed to our channel. And if you haven't subscribed and you want to see cool videos like this when they first come out, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell button, and you'll get a notification whenever we get a new car in. Tell you what, this thing is just driving smooth as can be. Power steering feels good, the brakes feel great, everything about it. Looks like we got us a maybe one of these manufactured test beasts. Yeah, look at that. There's one of our test vehicle, Mustang GT500. No, that's a GTD, baby. Holy moly, maybe my next car right there. GTD, first one I've seen on the road. That's one cool thing about being in Michigan. You get to see a lot of the test mules. Look at this baby. Let's roll down the window, see if we can listen to it. Oh man, is that cool. See guys, come to Detroit, you can check out badass cars like these driving on the road every day. Stick with us, we're gonna go get on the lift right now. All right, we're underneath this baby now, and man, she is pretty under here. You can see the gas tank's brand new, the exhaust is brand new, and you also see the floorboards are all painted body color. You see they took the time to paint up the springs also. We got brand new shocks, we got a brand new sway bar. And this 8 3/4 rear end, we rolled it over and we're counting right around a 273 gear. Now that 273 gear is gonna be an awesome highway gear for you. So you'll be able to get out, cruise down the highway with traffic. You can see that a lot of new parts on the brakes. We got new brake lines. Plus the guys here at Vanguard will take the brakes all apart, make sure they're all installed correctly. We got a sway bar back here. They've painted the drive shaft, stock appearing mufflers, so she's not gonna be real loud. The floorboards are absolutely gorgeous. Cross members all painted up. That's holding in this 727 trans. Now this is, what would have been in, it's a period correct trans for this car, and it is a 3-speed automatic for those of you who don't know that. Everything under here is cleaned up, looking good. Somebody keeps honking the horn behind me. All the steering gear's been cleaned up. You can see the K members all painted up, the lower control arms. Everything under here looks brand new. Somebody spent a lot of time fixing this old car up, man. She is gorgeous. Now I see that the date on the block is a 74 block. Got beautiful paint here. Everything just looking absolutely gorgeous. Everything's gone through. You can tell it was really done by a professional. Up front here, we got Magnum 500s, which are my favorite wheel for these cars. And we got two 45/60/15s. You can see that the wheel wells are all painted up looking good, and they spent the time to run all the heater lines and the AC lines through the wheel well there, so you don't have to look at those in the engine compartment, which we'll look at here in a minute. As you look down the side of the car, all that beautiful purple paint looking absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love it. You can see that the frame's all painted up. Now this cross member is one of the most important ones because it's holding in the torsion arms. Those torsion arms are what gives you the spring in the front suspension. Now you can see that there's a little line right here. That is natural for all Mopars. That's where the quarter is seamed to the rocker panel. And then there is paint protection down here in the lower area also. Out here, what size? These are either 275s. Yep, they're 275/60/15s. Again, the tires are brand new and the wheels are brand new. Well, let's lower it down and look at that 440 under the hood. We are now under the hood, and it is just as pretty under here, man. Look at this thing. Absolutely gorgeous. Everything that should be painted is painted. We got a lot of stuff blacked out, looking awesome. We do have power brakes on this car. It's got the stock exhaust manifolds. They've taken the time to put a top on the battery. It looks old school, like the old school Mopar batteries. They blacked out the AC compressor to make it look old school, but that everybody knows that's a newer style AC compressor. MSD's firing the distributor. It is an Edelbrock 4-barrel underneath that stock appearing air cleaner there. You can also see that the firewall's all painted up nice. Bottom side of the hood's all painted up nice. This whole core support area, everything painted up nice. Radiator is a rebuilt unit that has been painted up, and I do see the Chrysler emblem on it right there. See, everything under here is just looking absolutely gorgeous, and it is power steering. So power steering, power brakes, air conditioning, 4-barrel, 440. Guys, she's a sweetheart. Give us a call, 248-974-9513, and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this dream in your drive.